It's a real privilege to be able to be part of this announcement today, and what is a very important day in the life of both our university and our athletic department. It's also, I want to point out the fact of what a privilege it was to serve as the chair of the search committee. This was an interesting search committee in that we had 19 members on it that really represented almost all of the constituencies you can imagine on campus, from our students to our student athletes to our faculty, our staff, our alumni group, alumni in the community, former student athletes, boosters, just a wide variety of individuals that are involved in the life of this. And I think the thing that was exciting to me in working as the chair was the fact that what we had was a group of individuals who clearly were incredibly dedicated and committed to UAB, were highly professional, were really interested in making sure that we built and continued to build an athletic program that was characterized by excellence, and that they really were interested in making sure that we made and we got this hire right. And I want to tell you just briefly a few things that we thought were critical as we made our decision. We wanted individuals that had had significant experience and broad experience, people who had been, if possible, involved at multiple institutions at the Division I level in major programs and had had experiences in outstanding conferences. We wanted individuals who are finalists who had shown a real commitment to student athletes and to their coaches, who showed the likelihood of being able to be great in interacting with both the community and with the campus. We wanted individuals who were putting a strategic vision in front of us and developing a real strategy to move our athletic programs on to where we believe they need to be in terms of excellence. And I think mostly what we were also looking at was we wanted individuals that it was very clear to us wanted to be at UAB and understood the real potential we have here as an institution and as an athletic department. I couldn't have been happier to hear that Mark had been chosen. He was a committee favorite for a long time. He brings a lot of class, a lot of energy, and I think a lot of commitment to this position. So we're really excited to working with him in the future.
Thank you, Harold, very much, and to the entire search committee for an excellent job and excellent due diligence. It was a very thorough process and a deep pool of candidates, and this enabled us to really choose the person who's the right fit for UAB, and that's Mark Ingram. So this afternoon we're pleased to welcome his family here to UAB and to Birmingham to be part of our family. And I think when you hear from Mark, you'll see some of the passion and energy and excellence stand out clearly. We want to thank all of you and all of our fans for your support of our athletic programs and for cheering our teams on to excellence. Today we're embarking on a promising new era of excellence in UAB athletics, and we will pledge to strive for excellence in all of our programs, and we believe we've hired an athletics director in Mark Ingram. Mark has an outstanding record of strong leadership and success that stood out even among this pool of very highly qualified candidates. Everyone we've talked to has had glowing remarks about Mark, his experience, his hard work ethic, his character, his energy, and just as important, Mark is excited about being here at UAB, and we wanted an athletic director who truly embraced the opportunity and who is committed to working every day on the betterment of our student athletes and our athletic programs and indeed for the university. Well, thank you all for being here, and I'll now hand it off to our new athletic director, Mark Ingram.
President Watts, thank you for the kind introduction. As you might expect, it's a pleasure to be with you here today in Birmingham, Alabama, to formally accept the position as Director of Athletics here on May 5th, 2015. I want to begin by thanking the individuals who have helped facilitate this process, members of the search committee, in particular, you, sir, Dr. Harold Jones, as well as our faculty athletics representative, Dr. Frank Messina. I want to share just 3 simple messages with you today, and these items all came up during the interview process. Message 1 is about aligning with the educational mission of the university and Dr. Watts, his plans for the future of this great institution. In no uncertain terms, our jobs in athletics is to support the educational mission and celebrate the academic achievement of our student athletes as we prepare them for life. I'm excited with the thought of developing those plans and the process to align our department with the university's mission. Message 2, just as clear, and it's that we'll be focused on the well-being of our student athletes and their success, academically, athletically, and socially. We'll embrace high standards that keep our student athletes as the focal point of everything that we do. We'll set in place plans that have them leaving UAB with a meaningful degree in their hands. All the while, I'll be working very closely with our coaches and with our staff to place the student athletes in a position to compete for championships, and our competitive excellence and success will follow. As a former student athlete, believe me, I understand the importance of full compliance with all NCAA, conference, and university rules and regulations and the standards. We've got something worthy of protecting, and we'll do that with full compliance, and that is a mandate. It's my intent at every turn to place the student athlete and their well-being as our top priority, and to have us all represent this great university with the highest degrees of integrity. Message number 3, we'll invite excellence, and we'll expect excellence. In my conversation with Dr. Watts last week and several times since, he's spoken of that word, excellence. He's spoken of this world-class institution, and he's spoken specifically of his expectations for excellence in our department. That message struck me. My last message is part of that conversation. It involves excellence in all that we do, every one of us. We'll invite everyone who's a part of our program to embrace this concept of excellence. We'll invite them to see that even small things and incremental improvements in the way that we do our jobs every day will make a huge difference over time. We'll develop a plan that makes sense for us, and with that plan, we'll embrace excellence in the work that we do. And with that plan, we'll embrace excellence every day. We'll move tirelessly to communicate those standards of excellence within the community, among university leaders, the academic community, our alumni, and our fans. Our increased levels of success are certain to follow, and in my experience, community engagement and fan engagement will follow as well, because people will find meaning in our success. And in turn, we'll encourage them to make a gift, to buy a ticket, and to attend our events and support our teams. My family here is with me. Thank you very much. I look forward to getting to know everyone. We'll do that in the weeks and months ahead. I won't be able to get to everyone at once, but I assure you I'll get to everyone. I just couldn't tell you how proud we are. Today's a great day to be a Blazer. Thank you.